Disbandments in K-pop are something that can't always be avoided, yet there are a few disbandments that came out of the blue and the fans were never given a reason. Newest debuted in 2012 under Pledis Entertainment, and at that time, the group had one of the strongest debuts in K-pop. When they released their hit track Face, the group ended up 4th on the Gaon digital charts, and for the following 10 years, their career was successful, bringing more awards and more fans their way. In 2022, Pledis Entertainment announced that 3 of the 5 members decided not to renew their contracts, and after careful and long discussions, the group would disband. While this disbandment isn't very unexplained, it's been veiled in many controversies. In May of 2020, it was reported that HYBE became the largest shareholder of Pledis Entertainment. Because of this, many netizens suspected that HYBE decided to disband Newest so that HYBE's present and future artists could have a cleaner path to the industry or when they debut. Prior to this, Newest fans have complained on numerous occasions about the group being mismanaged and that their potential was wasted. In an interview with News One, Ren spoke up about the disbandment and shared his thoughts. Ren said, "Including when we were trainees, I spent 12 years with my members. There were more times I was with them than my family. There were various circumstances, and we thought we had protected our team for a long time, so I decided to stand on my own." He added that he didn't regret his decision at all. Their last album, called Needle and Bubble, the best album, was released the day of their disbandment, which resulted in the group not being able to promote it. 21 are undoubtedly one of the biggest groups of the second generation of K-pop. Debuting in 2009, the girls would quickly become someone we now consider as legendary. Their career was skyrocketing. The girls were breaking records, and in 2014, they even set the new US record for the highest ranking and best-selling K-pop album. Unfortunately, 2014 was also the year when it all came crashing down. Park Bom was exposed for smuggling amphetamine to South Korea. Even though it was proven that the amphetamine was for medical use, Bom faced such a huge amount of backlash that she decided to stay away from the public eye for 2 years. In 2016, when the group was still on hiatus, Minji decided to leave the group, but the agency YG Entertainment assured the fans that the remaining members would continue as a trio. In November of that year, it was ultimately decided that 21 had disbanded. The reason given by the agency was that it would be better for the members to focus on their solo careers. After learning that CL found out about the disbandment through a news broadcast, the allegations that YG Entertainment ultimately gave up on 21 don't seem so impossible. The Ark was a girl group consisting of 5 members that debuted in 2015 under the company Music K Entertainment, which was a subsidiary company of the renowned actor management agency Key East. Even before the group's debut, 2 of the members, Jeon Min-ju and Gi Moon-ah, managed to gain attention by participating in survival shows like K-Pop Star and Superstar K. When the girls decided to sign with the company, they made headlines and drew attention towards the group. They managed to build themselves a loyal fan base since they used to post dance covers of artists like EXO and BTS, showcasing their true talent for dancing. At one point, they even earned the Girl Crush nickname, mainly because of their dance covers, but also because their style was influenced by hip-hop and R&B. What's really interesting and kind of strange is that the group only released one song called The Light. Although the song didn't do extremely well or broke records at that time, it still received a good amount of attention. Through their YouTube channel, the girls showed some incredible vocal skills, and they had everything it takes to be a phenomenal rookie group. But then it went incredibly wrong. Just when it seems like the group could reach the height of their careers in 2016, they went strangely quiet. Around this time, the group's main vocalist Yoojin developed vocal cord nodules, which forced her to leave the group. As a result, the group agreed to find another vocalist, but before they could reach any results, Music K decided to disband the group. When Soojin participated in KBS's The Unit, she shared that the group was as close as ever and expressed that all of them were in disbelief when they heard the news. In another interview, Una shared that their company was struggling financially and that the members had no control over the situation. Because of this, it was possible that their company didn't have what they needed to produce another single for the group. The fact that Una and Minju decided to debut again in 2018 as a duet named Khan, but they managed to release just one song before they debuted is truly heartbreaking. According to Una, their company Maru Entertainment did them wrong again. It's really so sad that their fans never got a proper explanation. GFRIEND. Debuting in 2015, GFRIEND quickly became very popular both in South Korea and overseas as well. The way things ended for them hurts even more knowing how much potential, talent, and skills the girls had. It seems like their agency, Source Music, just threw all of that out of the window. Source Music became a subsidiary division under HYBE labels, and its YouTube channel still has over 2 million subscribers. Their music video for Mago currently has over 74 million views, so GFRIEND could have easily become one of the biggest girl groups. If only May 2021 didn't happen. On May 17th, the agency announced that the group did not renew their contracts. The news came out a couple of days before their contracts would expire. Understandably, this was a huge shock to everyone, including the girls as well. A year after the disbandment, Unexplained explained that the disbandment was sudden and that they had a hard time accepting the reality. In an interview with Idol Plus, Shinbi shared that she had no idea Mago was going to be their last album, which only proves that the girls were completely taken aback by the announcement and that they had no idea that this was going to happen. Because their fans were not satisfied with the agency's explanation, they started to dig for more. The first thing they noticed were the conflicting schedules between the announcement, the upcoming end of their contract, and the plans the girls had for the following week. Fans also sent statements to Source Music and Hybe Entertainment asking for further explanation and even asked for the paid contents and subscriptions to be refunded. After a long time of fans begging the agencies to be refunded, Source Music shared that yes, they will be refunded, but only in Weverse cash, which can only be used on Weverse. After a huge wave of backlash, Source Music agreed that the refunds will be done in actual cash. To this day, fans are left wondering what truly happened, and even if the girls are now pursuing their solo careers, they still think back to the good old GFRIEND days. 4 Minute. Another group that many fans thought deserved better is 4 Minute. The group debuted in 2009 under KOOP Entertainment and became a staple artist for fans when discovering K-pop. In 2016, the group won the grand prize at the Korea SNS Industry Awards, and what led up to it were many successful and flourishing years. They were loved by many and had a loyal and solid fan base, and it seemed like the girls were on their way to stardom. It all completely changed in 2016 when the news of 4 Minute disbanding dropped out of nowhere. While their agency shared that the decision was made after 4 of the girls were unsuccessful at renewing their contracts, Jihoon revealed through an interview at that time that it felt like they discovered the group's disbandment through the news. Jihoon shared, "We weren't thinking about disbanding, and when we saw the reports of disbandment, we thought, so that's what happened," and calmly started tidying things up. Jihoon also added that at that time, she felt really bad and regretful towards their fans. She felt like that because it happened so suddenly, especially since neither of them considered a disbandment as an option. She explained that releasing solo music, no matter if it'll be successful or not, was a way to repay her fans for what happened back then. As for the reason for their disbandment, many netizens believe that the group fell apart because the agency focused too much on Hyuna. Her solo career took off in 2010 while she was still a member of 4 Minute, and so Hyuna was slightly more popular than the rest of the members. Since then, KOOP Entertainment never said what prompted the disbandment, leaving their fans in the dark. Pristin. To this day, Pristin is considered as the biggest case of wasted potential in K-pop. They formed in 2016 under Pledis Entertainment. Even though 2 of the group members went on to debut as part of the project girl group IOI, they later reunited with the rest of the girls and officially debuted in March of 2017 with their first EP, Hi Pristin. The group was known for composing and writing their own music. Everything started to get a little messy in October of the same year when it was announced that Kyla would be taking a break from the group's activities. According to the announcement, Kyla struggled with her health and she returned temporarily to America to focus on her recovery. In May of 2018, it was reported that Pristin would be debuting a subunit called Pristin V. Pristin's career was very short-lived. They disbanded just 2 years after their debut and after 2 years of almost no promotions and no group activity. While Pledis Entertainment shared that the disbandment came after unsuccessful contract negotiation, many people thought that there was something else going on, and even more people were upset by the news. People were extremely upset at the agency for seemingly giving up on the group, especially when the girls had so much potential. Other people were upset at the members who decided to stick with the company despite other members deciding to terminate their contracts. To this day, people wish that Pledis Entertainment would have done better. That's it for today. Make sure to check out our website, KOOKIELIT.com. Thanks for watching. Bye!